Hello everyone, I'm Gene from Time Robotics, and today I'm going to be showing you how to control a servo motor with an Arduino microcontroller. Let's get started.
What sets servos apart from other motors is their ability to control the precise position of their shaft. The one I'm going to be using today has a range of 180 degrees, which means that the shaft won't rotate any more than that. An Arduino is a microcontroller which can be programmed to control a set of electronics. Today, I'm going to be using the Arduino Uno, but you can still use other types of Arduinos. Don't worry if you don't have these electronics, you can still follow along using the website called Tinkercad, but we'll get back to that later. To program our Arduino, I am going to be using their program, Arduino IDE. However, if you are not going to be programming the physical electronics, your Tinkercad file will have a code editor which you can use to follow along. Just search for an Arduino and drag it out into the workspace. Click on Code, change the settings from blocks to text, and click Continue. Tinkercad already has some sample code for you to use, but we are going to be writing our own. Delete the lines that appear under void setup, as well as the lines that appear under void loop. Great! Now we have a fresh workspace. First, we need to include the servo library already provided by Arduino. We do this by typing #include, then servo.h between a less than and greater than symbol. Now, we need to assign the servo a name. I'm going to call it myServo. Don't forget to put a semicolon at the end to tell the program that this is the end of this line of code. If you forget the semicolon at the end of your line, the code will give you an error message when you run your code. These are all the variables we're going to be needing for now. Let's move down to the void setup section. Everything that you type here will be run by the program only once. We need to tell our Arduino where the servo is plugged in. I am going to use pin number 9. So type myservo.attached parentheses 9 parentheses semicolon. Now move down to the void loop section. Here is where the main body of our code lives. Anything you type here will be run many times for as long as your Arduino is activated. Now I will show you how to make your servo move by using the following structure. myservo.write, then an angle in parentheses, and close the line with your semicolon. Then under that, delay, put your delay in milliseconds inside of parentheses, and then put a semicolon in the end. What the first line does is tell the servo to move its shaft to a certain position. In my case, this could mean any angle from 0 to 180 degrees. What a delay does is tell the program to stop on the previous line for as long as you identify on the parentheses. In this case, the first line is telling the servo to move its shaft on 0 degrees for 1000 milliseconds, which is the same thing as 1 second. Pause the video and use this structure to make your servo do the following. Set the shaft on 0 degrees for 1 second, then 90 degrees for 1 second, then 180 degrees for a second, then back to 90 for 1 second, and then all the way back to 0. This is how my code looks like. Note that I didn't tell the code to write 0 at the end. This is because our code is written inside the void loop section, which will continue to repeat itself, meaning that it will go back to 0 anyways. Alright, it's time to build the circuit. I am going to be using Tinkercad to show how the circuit is built, though you don't really have to use Tinkercad if you're building this circuit personally. Once you are on Tinkercad, and you've made an account, go to Circuits, then create a new circuit. Always remember to name your files so that you can keep them well organized. Drag an Arduino into the workspace if you haven't already, go to search bar and look up servo, then drag one into the workspace. Notice the servo has 3 wires. The red one is the positive wire, the black one is the negative wire, and the last one, which is signal, could be white, orange, or blue. If you are using a servo with another color configuration, look up its color code. Now, let's connect the positive wire to the 5-volt pin on the Arduino. Then connect the signal wire to pin 9, like we identified on our code. Note that Arduinos have 3 ground pins, 2 in the power area and 1 under the digital PWM area. PWM stands for Power Width Modulation. Go ahead and connect the negative wire to ground. If you wrote your code in Arduino IDE, go ahead and copy and paste it on the Tinkercad code editor. If you are using Arduino IDE, go ahead and upload your code to the Arduino. If you are on Tinkercad, click Start Simulation. Watch as the servo does what we programmed it to do.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of other related topics, keep watching for more amazing content. Also, if you have any questions about what we talked about today, or if you just want to say hi, please email us at frc5587@gmail.com. Have a great rest of your day.